Hey everybody, this is Bill Manning with Studio C41, and I hope all of you are staying safe. One of the things that I have been working on during this pandemic is going back to old footage that I've been working on. And I went and found the Aerochrome video. This was a video that I worked on about 2 years ago, and I was new to editing, I was new to filming and vlogging, and I shut down so fast and I ended up giving up on this video. That was 2 years ago. So a lot has changed now, and I have gotten a lot better at editing. Still a lot to learn, by the way, but I took another crack at it and I said, you know what, this is totally workable. So this is something that I really wanted to present to you guys, and I hope that you enjoy it. A lot has changed in the past 2 years, so Aerochrome is incredibly hard to get now. There's only a few hundred rolls left that Dean Benici has made, and once it's gone, it is gone. So just enjoy this video. If you can get your hands on it, please listen to the podcast episode where I interview Mark Schneider on it. You will get all the details, all the questions that you may have about Aerochrome answered in that long form video. All right, guys, enjoy. All right, so we're now in Piedmont Park. We are getting ready to walk down. There's a really nice lake down there. Hopefully there's a picnic table down there, so that way we can kind of talk to you guys about some of the film that we got here. All right, so this particular film right here, so this is the Aerochrome 400 speed color infrared. So this is an E6 film. It is only sensitive to infrared. So what we're going to be doing on this Mamiya 7 here, you'll see that we actually have a orange 16 filter. So this filter right here is going to block out certain light that is going to turn the greenery around us, that red and pinkish colors that you've seen that are so popular. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to get this film loaded up into this camera. However, we're going to use a dark bag, and the problem with this film is that yes, you could load this, as it says here, in very subdued light, but I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to use this dark bag, I'm going to load it up. I use this to load up my 4x5 film and all that stuff, so I'm going to actually go ahead and get the camera inside, get it all prepped up and ready to go, and then we're going to go ahead and start loading this as if you would with normal 120 film. So let's go ahead and get that done. 120 camera, I'm going to go ahead and eject, and this bad boy in there. All right, so an interesting thing about this infrared film, Aerochrome was, I would say, it's been around for a while. It was used for national parks, the natural resources and stuff like that. They primarily used this to survey how well the vegetation was doing. The brighter the pink, the better the vegetation is. So they used it in a lot of airplanes, helicopters and stuff like that, take images and then they would survey it. So it really wasn't until Richard Moss really started using this in a different application, like more of a artistic sense, I would say, and so that's kind of where it gained its popularity now. So now there's actually one person that really delivers really good Aerochrome out there, and his name is Dean Benici. And I'll give you the email and all that stuff here in a little bit, but Dean primarily was the one that has been cutting this. You can get it in 120, you can get it in 35 millimeter, you can also get it in 4x5 sheet. So right now I got it in the 120, and so we're going to be making our way down here to try to find some really interesting stuff to take pictures of. All right, so as somebody that does like street photography and stuff like that, that's so annoying when people just right there getting your shot and they just sit down, they're just completely rude about the whole situation. But you know what, I've done so much street photography and everything like that I'm just like, you know what, either I'm going to let the situation just happen. And I said, you know what, decided I was not going to take that shot, and then I kind of went back and was like, you know what, why not? So they walked right into the frame, they wanted to take the shot, so I went ahead and took it. So honestly, I have no idea what that's going to look like. I'm not wanting to do portraiture with this. I've seen some amazing portraits done with this. I don't know. So I mean, until I start knowing how to shoot, how this film works, that's the most important thing, is how it interacts and how it works. Learning that, that's one of the biggest things. So you know what, I took a risk on it. I might lose that frame and might come out horrible, I don't know, but you know, you can't let a situation pass up. So got the shot and we'll see what happens. Second I unspooled this, it came loose, so there's no tape or anything on there. Fortunately, I usually keep a rubber band with me for these kinds of things that happen, but luckily I have the canister that the film came in. I'm going to go ahead and put it in there. I got to be very careful to make sure this the lid on this does not pop open. I'm going to let Michael know as soon as he gets when I get to the lab, that this film spool came loose. So we are good now. I actually got it in the canister here, and we're ready to go to the lab. You got emotion. You got